Obviously, we've gotten to see the Ignite twice now, so you've had a little bit of film to prep. What are you seeing from them specifically from the young guys that they brought in there to get off to this 2-0 start?
Well, athletic, very fast, right? We'll get out in transition. They will crush the boards. It's important we support each other. These guys have a lot of freedom to just play, right? Their playbook is not super complicated, but their athleticism and their speed is something that we're going to have to contend with.
Does the message change for you at all to your guys who might be, you've got rookies like Malachi and Jalen or undrafted guys like Trey and Brian. Does the message change to them to not try to do too much since this is probably the most eyeballs you guys will have on you?
I think, the standard has been set pretty early with us. It's about selflessness. It's about togetherness. It's about helping each other. And this environment should not change anything. I haven't mentioned once the fact that there will be a lot of, people watching it, because really when it comes down to it is having the mental toughness to stick with what we do and do it at a high level.
Thank you, Coach.
Regardless of who's watching.
Thank you.
Thanks, Blake.
Andrew, you want to go next?
Sure. Hey, Coach. Kind of the opposite to what Blake was asking. I was wondering, what kind of problems does a veteran like Jarrett Jack present to such a young team that you have?
Well, his smarts, right? He's somebody who's crafty. I've coached against him many, many years. I know Jarrett pretty well. He's a high-quality player. He brings stability to their group. He brings IQ. And for us, it's a good challenge for our young players. Are they able to get on the court and impact his decision-making and really bother him? That's the game plan, where we don't, let him be comfortable and use that youthful exuberance to get into his stuff and really make him react to our pressure.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, Andrew.
And now to Savannah.
Hi, Coach. How has the preparation been different with this type of team, seeing that they have very experienced veterans, but then also top NBA draft picks as well?
Well, we played yesterday, right? So we had to be mindful of their legs and their minds and keeping them fresh. And we didn't have our best performance yesterday, but the preparation remains the same, Savannah. It's about, okay, what do we do well? What are our core values? And how do we apply them to this game? Really, a lot of film work, not as much on the court, although we did get on the court. But, it remains the same. The message doesn't change too much, because ultimately we have proof that this formula works. It's just a matter of being tough enough to execute it at a high level.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Savannah.
Javon, go ahead.
Coach, how's it going?
Hi, Javon.
Question for you. The offensive rebounds as well as points in the paint are all effort plays, right? So with that being said, and you already mentioned that there's a short period for practices, about 5 practices, how do you find out how do you identify who's going to make those effort plays and make those adjustments with such a short window?
Well, Javon, you're right, man. So you show it on film. Obviously, it's, we're big on accountability, especially, these guys are young players, and it's good that they know that we're not just out there playing, that everybody's responsible for a job, and when the job is not done, it's something that we need to discuss and help everybody. It just helps everybody get better. So a lot of teaching is done through film, but also at practices when we have opportunities like this morning, we talked about it, mentioned it, but then also you appeal to their competitive nature, right? Mm-hmm. Once you show it to them, you got to appeal to the fact that, when it's all said and done, man, get rid of all the technicalities. Just go get the ball. Just get somebody out. Just go get the ball,
Keep it simple. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Javon.
Last 2, we'll go to Jason next.
Hey, Coach. Good to see you again.
Hi, Jason.
How important are the starts? You had 42 in game 1 in the first quarter, and everything seems to flow from there. But, it just really felt like the momentum got away from you in game 2. How important is that first quarter for you guys?
It's important, but more than that, Jason, I just want us to sustain our effort and our good decision making all throughout. You know what I'm saying? So we make shots, great. If we don't, it's okay. That's what the game suggests. But it's about, can you stay disciplined all throughout the game, doing our principles, like no silly mistakes, no stab on the backcourt. Don't go for a rebound that you have no chance getting. Get into your gap. Don't take a bad shot that now surprises everybody and nobody's able to run back in transition. When somebody's posting up, don't just sit there, look at them. Go help your teammate, and then we rotate. Like that mental toughness and limiting mental breakdowns is what interests me more than whether we are having great. And to me, that's the great start I want to see. That we're sharp in our execution, both offensively and defensively, and everything will take care of itself.
It's the little things. I got you, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
Matt Cullen, take us home.
All right. Thanks very much,
Got a question.
Coach. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, great. Just a quick one for me, and then we'll be all set. You mentioned preseason, Coach, how important winning was to you, establishing a culture of winning. I'm curious to know, how much a believer are you playing on back-to-back days? I know you were unhappy with some things yesterday. How important do you think it mentally is for your players to come back and have a chance at redemption at what looks to be a pretty good team here?
It's the nature of the beast, Matt. It's the nature of the beast. You have to embrace it. You have to face it. And this is what the schedule is. We played a game yesterday. I told them after the game, hey, get your liquids, get your rest, get your mind ready. Tomorrow we go back to battle. And then today I don't know what the outcome will be, but I know one thing, in games like this, you find out who your tough people are, right? Because it's easy to build cushion for failure. I'm not saying that we are, not saying that anybody is on the team, but games like this are good revealers of our character, in my opinion.
Okay. Thanks for that, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.